The ancient city is calling. Oh, arise, sons and daughters of the land. The king of the city is marching. Stand up high to the pride of the land. The founding fathers have labored, and our time to serve is now. The glory of the new Edo nation will forever be our pride. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, you're the heartbeat of Nigeria. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, stars are singing over you. You're the land people dream to be.
My dear good people of Edo State, I want to thank you sincerely for your cooperation and support these past 6 years. With your support, we have been able to undertake several developmental projects despite the challenges which we face as a nation. On Saturday, February 25th, we will be going to the polls to elect a president and those who will represent us in Abuja. This election is very significant and will mark a watershed in our democracy. Since you elected me as your governor in 2016, I with my team have totally dedicated ourselves to the service of Edo State. We have built hundreds of kilometers of roads across the 3 senatorial districts of the state. We have invested significantly in education, particularly in basic education, through our Edo Best program, and are now beginning to reap the fruits of this investment in our children. Through Edo Jobs, we have created over 200,000 jobs in agriculture, production, technology, and entertainment. Because of the importance of electricity to our development, we were able to attract investors to the Azura 450 megawatts project and the Osiomo Independent Power Plant. With available electricity, we are lighting up our cities and attracting manufacturing companies into Edo. The Edo State Oil Palm Program, where we have attracted several large-scale international and domestic companies to estate farming, is now the reference point in agriculture in Africa. More Edo citizens are now investing in agriculture. We have attracted global retail companies with sprawling new malls opening in the state, in addition to several top-class hospitality and entertainment businesses. The Benin Airport has become the 3rd busiest in the country in terms of passenger traffic, and consequently, our hotels have occupancy rates averaging not less than 80% daily. In the area of security, working closely with our communities, we have been able to make Edo a much safer place to live. To sustain the current peace, we will need help from a central government that can secure itself. As we continue to strive in Edo, unfortunately, we have not seen a corresponding move from the federal government. On the contrary, the policies of the APC-led federal government have continued to limit and frustrate our efforts. The economic policies of the federal government, which I have complained about and criticized, have created inflation and hardship for our people. The federal government has been unable to repair many federal roads which crisscross Edo State. The Benin-Auchi Road, which runs from the south to the north, is an example of how the inaction of the federal government has badly affected the economic life of Edo people. The election of Saturday therefore offers us a golden opportunity to vote out the APC government and vote in a president and party at the center that will benefit Edo people. With a PDP-controlled central government in Abuja, Edo State will benefit tremendously. I have had one-on-one meetings with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, our presidential candidate, and he has promised to complete the Benin-Auchi Road. Additionally, he assured me of his support on the delivery of the Benin Port and the Benin Enterprise Park projects, which have the potential to transform Edo into the most vibrant subnational economy in West Africa. Given the progress which we have made on these projects, I believe it will be best for us to have a president that can help us fast-track their delivery in good time. Also, to be able to fully complete our other lofty projects, which we have started in the state, the importance of being in full alliance with the central government is critical. This is why the PDP presidential candidate is the best choice for Edo people. My people, just look at the state of the Benin Auchi Road, the Benin Agbo Road, the Benin Saple Road, and many more. All these roads are federal roads. They have totally collapsed due to years of abandonment, despite their strategic importance to our country. All efforts to get the federal government to fix them have fallen on deaf ears. This is one reason why we need to have a party, our party, to be in charge at the center so that the federal government will be more responsive to our needs in Edo State. If my party, the PDP, were to be in charge, they will not have abandoned us and left Edo people to suffer as the case is today. Let us not be deceived. Anyone apart from Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as president will mean that we will suffer for at least another 4 years. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is the only presidential candidate in this election that has openly taken a position on the issue of devolution of power. Devolution of power to the constituent parts of Nigeria will cede more resources to the states and local councils, which will consequently increase the flow of funds to Edo State to enable us continue to work for the people and improve their lives. Edo State, being a predominantly Christian state and also with a responsible and accommodating Muslim population, abhors the emergence of a same-faith presidency. Therefore, we must do everything in our power to make sure that this does not happen for the sake of Nigeria. We must also not forget that the vice presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, is very close to us in Edo State. Apart from being governor of Delta State, our sister state from the Bendel family, he attended Edo College in Benin City and has maternal parentage from Orion local government area. Our PDP senatorial candidates are very strong and experienced politicians who, with their ranking status in parliament, will attract resources and projects to Edo State. So for the sake of our dear state Edo, we should vote for them. Similarly, most of our House of Representative candidates have represented us in the House of Assembly. We know them and they have proven track record, so I implore you to also vote for them. Politics is about interest, and the question I believe all Edo people should ask themselves is, what is the interest of Edo State in this forthcoming election? I call on all Edo people, our fathers, our mothers, youths, women, and the elderly to come out en masse to cast your votes. As you cast your vote, do remember that a PDP government will serve the best interest of Edo State and its citizens. Let us shun all acts of violence and other actions that will disrupt the voting process. I trust that we will all act responsibly and adhere to the guidelines specified by the electoral body so that we can have a peaceful, fair, and credible voting process. Long live Edo State. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
To the heartbeat of Nigeria, beautiful.